Y'all, this is gonna be a quick video, okay? I just got out of class. Look at me sounding like a little college student. I got out of class not too long ago, and so I did want to quickly get on here and okay, never mind. Okay, here we go, second attempt. I wanted to get on here really quick and talk about something that happened to me like a few days ago, I think. You guys know this person. I have a new friend, the BLIXUNAMI. I love hearing this person say that. Like, sorry, my computer snap camera like is popping up, so I'm like, okay, let me stop looking at myself over there. But anyways, he experienced some racism in the mermaid, merman, mer-person community. And as far as I've been taught by himself about the mermaid community, the merman, the mer-person community, is that it's not considered cosplay, it's a lifestyle, which is totally understandable. I would associate it with other kin, but then again, I do kind of myself like lightly touch around that concept, only because I've not fully immersed myself in other people that believe that as well. So, but anyways, he experienced racism at a past event that he went to, and after I saw that, I started sharing their experience on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I think it was Instagram. Did I do Instagram? I'm not sure. Twitter. I was like going everywhere with it because I didn't think it was fair. And second of all, that's, even though you're in the art community, that's something that you still have to acknowledge. I'm sorry, I feel like this fan is kind of loud. Hold on. Okay. But when I posted it in a group, it's called the Black Fae community or something like that, group, the Black Fae group or something like that, and this was like the perfect place in my eyes to post the video, because there are tons of Black Fae creatures, and it's the community, but also, I mean, it's the art and the community kind of thing, all in one. And so after I posted it, it got denied, and then the reason was because it wasn't good vibes. And so I thought that was really weird, but the person over it, I think her name is LaFleur. Why did I say LaFleur like Gucci Man LaFleur? You know, like how he used to say, okay, no, not LaFleur. I don't know how to pronounce it, LaFleur. But, so they gave me like 2 paragraphs of reasons why. Notifications are like popping up on my computer. By the way, do y'all want to see my desk real quick? This is my desk, y'all. This mat just came in today. It's not really a tour because obviously the desk is not the way that I'm like wanting it to be forever, but this was actually technically in the dog toy section at this pet store I used to work at, but how am I say it's not a desk tour, but then start zooming in on shit and start talking? What the frick? Okay. That's the new keyboard. Oh, by the way, this used to belong to my mom. Let me try to zoom in on it. Yeah, this belonged to my mom, but she like gave it to me. And it just reminds me of something like super cute and tribal, but it has all of my SD cards in here. And my, I don't even know the names of these little ones. It's like a specific name for them. Micro, I don't know. Micro cards? I don't know. But yeah, that's my desk. I'm just really happy about the mushroom portion of it. But so I was accused of not bringing the good vibes, which I guess maybe I should not have posted it there. I'm not sure why. I know why I did, but I was like still kind of taken aback at the reply of this person, but I just let it be. I was gonna like type up after the 2 paragraphs like, you got it, but technically they got it already. So that situation inspired this video. Racism in the mermaid, the merman, the mer-person community, and kind of instructing or directing whomever watches this video to go over and watch the BLIXUNAMI / Eric Nova's video. I love when he says that. I am the oh my god, I wish I had like half of your like brilliant confidence, but I'm encouraging everybody to go and watch the video and comment and give your support and boost the video, because I just feel like racism is prevalent, and don't think that it doesn't happen in the nerd, mermaid, cosplay, comic book, anime, painters, readers, category of life. It does. What else do I want to say? Shout out to my barber dog. I'm fully aware that my lipstick looks like this. I have had my mask on today during class, so if you want to say that, that's totally fine. But again, I want you all to just take a moment and like support the Eric Nova, because situations like this doesn't stop just because you are an artist or and you're trying to have fun at these different events. I personally have had to analyze situations that I've been in before in regards to racism while cosplaying. Racism in, well, I've not experienced racism in like a witchcraft sense, like I don't know, I'm not really open with my craft. I mean, y'all saw my altar, one of my altars. I'm not really open about like my Afrocentric / Southern Black side of things, because I just feel like my ancestors and like my lineage, that's kind of personal to me, and it's like something that I hold very dear to myself. But in regards to cosplaying, I guess I can give you all a few details of things that I've actually had to deal with. So a person that let's just say that I thought that I had them on film at an event, and so I reached out and said, it's so cool, oh my gosh, I saw you for like 2 seconds, love your outfit and everything, got them mixed up. And then they were like, oh, we should hang out, and if you're cool enough or something like that, if you are cool after we meet, then you can join our crew. And I was like, I had like a flashback to like high school. I was like, what does that even mean? Okay, I'm trying to be more social, so I'm gonna go. Because first of all, I was already there like a few days before that, or like the weekend or something before that. So I went, met the person, everything was cool. But then later on, I started noticing like this weird, just weird, like little messy racial conversations this person would have. Like, that's the thing, like, that I feel like I risk with people of non-color, is like, it's like, I don't judge all people of non-color the same, but I know in the back of my head I have to make sure that, let's say we're hanging out over drinks, or we're having dinner, or we're, you know, doing something, that person won't go to the point of like saying some really hurtful racial stuff. But it like never fails. It's like, you can't just be a normal human, you have to be a racist human or a passive-aggressive racist person. But this person in particular, I didn't want to go, first of all, to this plantation setting. It was really, like, now that I'm, okay, y'all, this shirt has been getting me, like, it's weird because, like, when I wore this shirt today at school, no one ever, like, no guys ever obviously talk to me. My class is predominantly all girls, but, like, or all women, really, because they're all older. But today, specifically, like, a little blurred guy was like, hey, how are you? And I was just like, I'm never out, y'all, and I'm in the process of, like, I've been wanting to get married with a guy for so long, but it's not been happening. So whenever I get, like, a little bit of attention, it's like, oh my god, this is so cool. But anyways, I started noticing some really weird passive-aggressive stuff. Like, I made a comment about on my Facebook about like, I'm being invited to a plantation. It's called Ladda Plantation in Charlotte. Sorry if my kids are loud. They're actually taking a shower, and so they're gonna be kind of loud because they get all excited about the water. But they're old enough to where they can bathe safely alone. But anyways, so I was like apprehensive about the location, but I had gone to Ladda when I was a kid. It was like always a field trip that we took. But anyways, so I went and I noticed that this person, as well as their bumblebee, like, best friend, the comments that they were making, is her hair real? The other girl, oh my god, look at your hair. I suppose I should ask before I touch it, right? And I'm just like, are we about to sit here and ask each other stupid questions? Because I could ask you if, insert whatever here, like, how do I sound coming out of my mouth saying, like, oh my god, do you have a sunburn? Can I touch it? Like, that's creepy. Ew, why are they so fucking creepy? But anyways, I, like, noted that. I took that as a note. That person tried to follow me on Instagram and never followed them back. I then thought, like, okay, hopefully this person that I'm starting to be close with after that, or before that, yeah, before and kind of during that, will kind of understand, like, what to do and not to do. But you can tell that it's the level of, not like the level of, I'm a racist, I hate these people and I don't want to be around them, they are not human, I do not want to procreate. If my children procreate with brown people or Hispanic people or whatever people, I'm going to disown them. And then it's the, I want to be friends with you, I want to take pictures with you, I'm not really going to consider myself an ally, I'm going to say this passive-aggressive stuff to you and around you to see how you react. And you know what I'm saying? Like, what was that? So when I caught on to that, I noticed after that point was when the person, like, started to push me away. It was like this, I want to hang out with you, we're going to hang out and do everything together, we're going to be friends, and then I'm going to discard you and, like, say little weird stuff along the way. So this is a person that I've gifted things to. This is a person that when they were going through a really hard time, I was there to support them. I did their hair. Now that I'm thinking about it, is this a normal behavior for this person to just go on and, you know, oh, everything is cool, whatever, and then, like, just turn this weird, it's like the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde thing. Now, normally when I am, like, distancing myself from people, it's due to my mental conditions. Like, I'm not doing that on purpose, and I'm not doing it to try to harm a person. And the thing about me is, if I'm getting close to someone, let's say in a relationship, friendship, whatever it may be, they will tell you that I, like, completely, I have always been upfront and honest about, hey, I'm gonna go ghost because I'm depressed. I'm gonna try to, you know, delete all social media because I'm so anxious that I can't focus on, like, my life in the present. Like, I'm very forthcoming with that kind of stuff. But I guess that wasn't the same for this person. They had no interest in actually being a friend. Definitely not an ally. I don't think so. At first I thought they were, because it was like, oh, let me post you on when it came to like George Floyd or something like that. It was like the blackout for white people or something on Instagram, and they like it's crazy because I just had like a bunch of like random cosplayers, elves, fairies of Caucasian descent hitting me up. Like, and some of them like, okay, I'm gonna see if it's okay with her first. It's several of them I have on my Instagram, several awesome mofos that hit me up, and we like have been having conversations back and forth, and they are actual, they do the work, they educate themselves. Like I didn't know that I would be able to see this in today, like in today's realm, but it's real. It's several individuals, they do the work, they have done the work, they have educated themselves, and you can tell that they are not putting on a show, which is really cool. So I'm gonna see if it's okay with them first, but I wanted to mention them. I am trying to get the women's history series going. I do have several individuals to interview. It's probably gonna be the last week, the ass week. Ignore that. Another one. Y'all, I'm so tired of TikTok, bro. I be on that for like 2 seconds, and then, oh, that's so crazy. So someone's holding a space on TikTok, on Twitter, called "Join, Do White People Get Canceled? Secure the Tribe." That is crazy. And I'm like sitting here talking about racism and stuff, and oh, believe me, it's not just Caucasian people like that can, have a racist mindset, but in this case, I feel, y'all, my throat is so dry. I'm gonna have some wine later, but Candy Crush. I have 20 things to say. I wanted to only say one thing, but I don't know why my mind is like this, but I feel like y'all are kind of used to it, and I think that's why y'all F with me, bruh. I'm about to cry. Y'all, shout out to all the homies. Okay. Anyway. So, I'm gonna go back to the allies, the actual allies. Like, I've had people in my life that said that, that admitted the wrongs, and they were super educated in the suffering of African American people, and the fact that African American people have a long history of literally like having legs and then having our legs cut off, and then we still are resilient even after that, but yet we're put down in a general sense, which personally, I don't like to generalize, but I do know that, like, let's say, for example, a person's experience, it could sound like the result of their experience could sound generalized. Like, for me, I've been in several relationships, and only one, okay, let's see, like 3 or 4. I don't know. I'm not good with time frame. Okay, so in my example, in my experience, I've been in DV, hopefully you can, DV experiences, DV relationships, and only one type of guy from a background has done that to me. That's a very, it sounds general, like I'm generalizing, but I'm genuinely not, because I've not dated outside my race. But once, anyway, But I feel like that's different than just generalizing. Josie and the Pussycat. Okay. So as far as racism in the cosplay community, I've not been out cosplaying long. And when I say cosplaying, I'm like dressing up like a tree, dressing up as concepts in Greek mythology, or black fairy swagged out. Like, I've not done that for long. I've wanted to do that. I've been in my apartment and my house dreaming to do that, sometimes putting effort towards doing that inside the house. But I don't think I've had anyone like online be racist to me. I feel like it's because I'm not super huge, like as in a huge following. I don't have millions of people following me, so I think that could be something. But I do know bullying is a thing online, racial bullying, and that's messed up. So I wanted to bring light to that with this video. This video is longer than I expected, so I am going to cut it off here. And yeah, I mean, I guess to be honest, I don't even think I would have made this video if the post didn't get like flagged for not having good vibes or whatever. But that like went to show me like, wow, that's so crazy. I have a platform that I could speak on this, and I'm glad that that happened that way, because now it teaches me definitely not to post things like that in that group, but also that I can just be on here and talk about stuff like this, because this is a very interesting topic. And again, I'm gonna see if the BLIXUNAMI wants to come on and maybe we talk about it. But then again, I don't want to, like, maybe it's been days where they're able to, like, you know, look past it now, and I don't want to like run that out again, because if you look at the video, which I'm gonna post it in the description box, the emotions were there, and I was there as well with him, because I just felt like, so it's like a slap in the face. It's like black people, black artists, black creatives, black you know, movie directors, artists, musicians, producers, book writers. You talking about escapism. You know nothing about escapism. Okay? Have you ever tried to escape? Well, I ain't even gonna say that. I'm about to get aggressive. But you can never understand this level to indulge. Why are you looking at me? What?
I need tape.
You know I got plenty of tape in here. I got art supplies about. You know where that stuff is.
I'm not talking about no small tape. I'm talking about some huge tape.
Now the duct tape, I have to keep that. Y'all look at her outfit, her PJs. Come here.
I'm here.
We don't talk about Bruno. And she got Isabella. You gotta finish putting your PJs on.
I will.
Put bottoms on.
Right on.
What the heck is going on with my... Oh, I guess this was like up on my keyboard. But anyways. Finish putting PJs on. I'm not going to say you don't know anything about escapism. I'm just saying that as a black person and you want to indulge and enjoy, right? Art, science, reading, other kin, lifestyle, photography, anything, right? And like, all of a sudden you have people, I don't know why I just did that. All of a sudden you have people who are doing this weird, like, I always call it the mean girls complex, right? So like in school, when I was in high school, it was like the mean girl, like the I'm the skinniest, I'm the most blonde, I'm going to step on you and crush you anytime because you're not really relevant. Like, and it doesn't have to be specifically blonde, but that's like the trope, I think, the stereotype. But a lot of times that's true, and it's like, it feels like I'm generalizing, but it's to my experience that it has been true. And that's how it felt when Eric Nova was talking about his experience on how he was treated. You're going to invite me and you see me in all of my creativity as a beautiful black merman, and I'm standing before you and you're ignoring me, you're yelling at me and telling me I can't have you in here because you don't have a star stamp. Excuse me? Like, I'm here to, you know, be confident and debut myself as a black person. This is something that you still deal with to this day. It's very sad. I'm gonna go get my tuna and wine, and y'all can tell me like what y'all think below. I'm totally fine with that. But I guess I'm really tired, and like I can feel my I don't know, like my like I'm very exhausted, but I'm also emotionally tired. I've been staying up at night now, and the hole in my heart is still there and very prevalent. And even though I tried to pretend like it wasn't there, it's definitely still there. I'm like I'm really tired, but I say this to say that if things like this, if you see things like this, if you hear of things like this and your friends or people who just want to enjoy life are experiencing things like this, don't shut them out. Don't ignore them or turn your back on the deal, because some people, like, they overlook it. They're just like, oh, I'm going to not support Jeffree Star anymore, but like I'm still going to buy his palettes. Or like this one kid on TikTok, I mean, the drip was amazing. I don't know, I wasn't familiar with their content, let's say, because I just scrolled, but I saw the drip. I don't know what gender they were, like fairly enough I couldn't tell, and I don't want to refer to this person as the wrong one, but, and I'm not gonna link their stuff or anything, but they just had an immaculate, awesome clothing preference for this one video, and I was like, whoa, nice drip. But they were playing a song by these two, Antwood or whatever. I completely forgot their name because I was like a kid when I first got introduced to them, and I got introduced to them to a friend, again, a friend that I had, that he was like, loved him to death, gave him more love than he could have ever known, but he was very problematic, racially problematic, like with the whole racial spewing of hate kind of thing, but in like passive aggressive manners. And his partner was an older, like, Caucasian guy, and so he thought it was really funny to say like really racially fueled backhanded stuff, and that's why I ended our friendship, because I got tired of it, and I started to build my confidence to where I'm not gonna take this anymore. Like, I don't care, you know, how many years we have. He literally was my heart. I still feel so much love and affection for this person because to me they're like a brother. But because he was racist and like he would do it in subtle, quick ways to where it would really hurt me, like I had to let it go. That's not right. And that's the only way I even knew that group, Antwood, whatever. But I say this again because I'm rambling, to say that I want to lift voices. I want to lift the voices of those who are of color, of those who are being affected by colonization, of women, of those who are harmed, those who are disabled and feel like they don't have a space in whatever community. I want to lift voices. I'm turning into a person that I didn't even know I could be, in the sense that I'm taking more initiative, and socially I'm not quieting my voice anymore. I've been made to feel like my voice is not adequate. That's not happening anymore. So, with that said, I want to lift you up. If you are looking at this and saying, oh my gosh, she's so inspiring, let's discuss, email me. I don't care. Like, hit me up. I have homework, and I have children, I have bunnies, and I have a cat, and I have mental health that I deal with. But I always, like, my friends online, they know this. I always, no matter what, I will make time for you. I just want to know, you know, if everyone's doing good and pacing themselves through this journey. F you to the racists. If you're racist, then you are whack. And punks can't be racist. So anyways, I'm gonna go now. My mouth is super dry. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.